Bien. Otra vez. Grid. We're doing a math problem using real world grid, which is sémola en español. Sémola es un tipo de comida de maíz para el desayuno. And I'm using a 1/4 cup. Vean ustedes, 1/4 cup, que es esta. Esta es 1 cup. Este es 1/4 cup. Pregunta rápida. ¿Qué es más grande? 1/4 o 1/3? Raise your hand. Daniela.
1/3.
1/3 es más grande porque el whole lo hemos dividido en 3 partes y con este 1/4 lo hemos dividido en 4 partes. Por lo tanto, 1/3 is bigger than 1/4. Y Sofía está mostrando ahí 1/3 y 1/4. A ver, muéstralo así, Sofía, de tal manera que lo veamos bien. Ahí está, miren cómo el 1/4 es más grande que el 1/3. Ok, bien, continuamos. Entonces, la receta que está aquí dice que for 1 serving, o sea, para una persona, yo estoy solo ahorita en este momento, me dice 1 serving, I put 1/4 cup of grid. 1/4 cup. O sea, así. Ahí está. 1/4. 1/4 cup. ¿Y cuánta agua le pongo? ¿Cuánta creen que le tengo que poner?
1/3.
1/3, ok. No, es muy poco. Un poco más.
1/2.
1/2 cup. Un poco más.
1 cup.
1 cup. Aquí dice, para cada 1/4, 1 cup. 1/4. No, para cada 1/4, 1 cup. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. Ahí. A ver si lo ven. Ahí dice, para 1/4. Abajo dice 1 cup. Aquí. Ahí. Ok. Entonces, para 1/4 de grid, 1 cup of water. Anoten eso, tomen sus notas, porque ahorita yo les voy a mostrar las mías y tienen que coincidir. La mía es el exemplar, donde voy a hacer las notas, pero ustedes ya tienen que estar tomando sus notas. Take your notes in your journal. Okay, one more time. For 1 cup of grid, I put 1 cup of water. Bien. And take it to boil. I boil. What is the meaning of boil? Ruby, what is the meaning of boil?
Que se va a calentar mucho.
Correcto. Hervirlo. Boil. Give thermal energy to the water on the grid, and there is going to boil and change the properties. What is going to happen? The grid is going to mix with the water and make something that in physics we call non-Newtonian solid, like a mass, like a it has a name. To make tortillas, you make a mix. Okay, so I use 1/4 cup grid and 1 cup water. Now I boil and that's it. I serve my portion. That's not the problem. This is not the problem. I'm going to challenge you to a problem. Now, another day, and that's a problem, another day, I prepare for five people, so 5 servings. Now, write it down, take your notes. I prepare grid for 5 people. 5 people. question. How many grit, or how much grit and how much water should I mix? One more time. You use 1/4 per serving for one person. And you mix 1/4 with 1 cup of water. The question is this. I receive people at home, my family. And then I have to prepare 5 for 5 people. 5 people. And the question is, how much grit and how much water should I mix in the bowl to get the breakfast, the grit breakfast, the grit part of the breakfast? Now, once you have the answer, please share with me your answer in the chat. I'm going to see here your answer. I'm going to say who is the correct one and who's not, and who can improve it. Okay, do your calculations. Now, I'm going to take my notes to show to you. Okay, that's my notes. 1/4 grit in 1 cup water is the original mix for 1 serving. And that's for 1 people, which is me. And the problem says, what happens if you have 5 people? And look at my drawings. I put 5 people here. Now the question is, how much grit and how much water should I mix? And I'm going to receive now your answers. Ramon Martinez, perfect. Congratulations. Nadeline, you got it partially correct. The first part is correct. How many cups of water? But the second one is an improper fraction. So please transform the improper fraction into a mixed number. Rodrigo, you are not explaining correct your answer. Sophia, correct. Sharon, you have to explain your answer. You have to say how many grit and how much water. How much grit and how much water. So you are going to say here in your answer, how many is grit and how many is water? That's a question. How many grit and how much water? How much grit and how much water? No, how many grit? How much grit and how much water? Okay, Ruby. You gave me one answer, which I suppose is the grit, and this is correct. But write it down, grit, and then give me how much water. Give me the names for the complete part. Okay, so far, I have Ramon, which got it very quickly. And then I have Nadeline partially, Rodrigo no, Sophia correct. Sophia and Ramon got the correct answer. They finished. And the rest are working. I'm waiting for Daniela's answer. And okay, Ruby, got it. You got it. So this is what you understand now. What did you do with the improper fraction? Speak up.
Yes.
Okay, when the teacher asks you a question, please answer with words, okay? Yes, I do. Yes, I understand. Yes, it's very easy. Whatever you want to say, but answer please with words. Okay, Daniela. Okay, Daniela, your answer is partially correct. You got it. Yes, that's the answer. But your fraction, the first part, don't add, okay? Don't add. It's not necessary to add. You got it correct. But yeah, you got it correct. But your improper fraction, transform it into mixed number and give me here. Your amount of grid is correct. Now transform your amount of grid from an improper fraction into a mixed number, please. And the water, put the number of cups of water here. Okay, so we got it. Okay, Sharon, keep working, please. Okay, Rodrigo, what is this? This number is for water or for grid? Write it down. That number should be for water or for grid. So write it down. Okay, Daniela, correct? It's not for water, Rodrigo, it's not for water. It's for grid, actually. Okay. Tiempo. Casi todos lo tienen bien. Algunos les faltó cambiar a mixed number. Some of you just missed to change to mixed number, but you got the idea. Okay, let's explain the problem. Let's try one student to explain, and Ramon did it wonderful. So please, Ramon, explain to us how you get your answer. How did you get your answer?
So first you said 5 people grid. So 1/4 plus, 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 and 2 other 1/4 makes 1 whole and 1/4.
Okay, wait. Okay, so what Ramon did is to add this amount 5 times. Yes or no, Ramon?
Yes.
Okay, 5 times. So how much is 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4? And
1 whole and 1/4.
Perfect. 1 whole and 1/4. Y algunos pusieron 5/4, which is correct. 5/4. But they need to change into how many wholes and how many fourths. So the answer is 1 and 1/4, the grid. Okay. This you have to multiply times 5 or add 5 times, repeated addition of the same number. Vamos a ponerlo aquí. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 5 times. Ahí está, miren. 1/4, aquí están, 5 veces. Porque dijimos que son 5 personas. Y para una es 1/4. Para 5 serán 5/4. Ok, esa es la primera parte. Muy bien, Ramón. ¿Cómo hiciste el water? How do you get your water result?
So you add one. So you add a whole as water, and then 1 plus 1 and plus 1 equals 5. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Ajá. O sea, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 cups of water. How many cups of water?
5.
5. And that's the answer. Sophia, this is what you did also? Say yes or no. Or yes, this is what I did. No,
Yes.
is not a good answer. Sophia, this is how you get your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, questions. Questions. Do you have a question for me? Okay, raise your hand if you understand perfectly. Okay. Challenge. I have family, cousins, uncles, aunts that come to my house. And then I have 10 people. How much grit and how much water should I mix in a bowl in order to get enough grit for all of them? This is for 5 people. Now I have 10 people. Party of 10. How do you say 10 people in a table? You say party of 10, like fiesta de 10, party of 10. Ok, Ramón ya tiene su respuesta. The grit is not correct. The water is correct. The grit is not correct. Try again.
Who?
Ramón. So your fraction, the grit fraction is incorrect, but the water is correct. Aha. Now you got it correct, Ramon. Now you got it correct. And also, if you see your fraction in the grid, Ramon, look at your fraction in the grid. What you can do with the fraction part.
Turn it into a half?
Yes, exactly. Great, great, very good. You are understanding fraction. I have Sophia here. Your water is correct, Sophia. The water is correct, but not the grid. The grid is incorrect. Try again. Okay, at this point, I'm going to give you a clue. I ask you for 10 people. So it's exactly the double of 5. So you have to double this, and that's it. Double it. What is the meaning of double? Times 2. Or add the same. So, Ruby? No, Ruby. How much is the double of this? And this is correct. You double this correct. But how much is the double of this? Nedeline, I'm waiting. Ah, Sophia, now you got it. Now you got it. Now you see your mistake, Sophia? Okay. Daniela, correct. Daniela, correct. Great. Wonderful. Your answer is perfect. Okay. Who else? Who else? No. No. Okay, Ruby, you got it now. You got it. You got the grit. You got the grit. Grit. T. Okay. Great. So let's do it. Sharon, pay attention. Pay attention. Put your camera on. Okay. So the problem was, what is the double of this? Because I need to prepare for 10 people. So I just double it. So how much is 1 4? 1 and 1 4 plus 1 and 1 4. Daniela, how much is 1 and 1 4 plus 1 and 1 4? One and 1 4 plus 1 and 1 4, the double.
2 and 2 fourths
2 and 2 fourths.
or 2 and 1/2.
Or 2 and 1/2. Great. You are learning fractions. Yes. Look. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1 4 plus 1 4 is 2 fourths. But when you see 2 fourths, immediately you say, oh, that's 1/2. So if you put 2 and 2 fourths, it's correct. If you put 2 and 1/2, it's better. Now, what is the double of 5? Y aquí casi nadie falló. What is the double of 5? 10. So any of these answers, any of this is correct. ¿Qué me falta? Label it. This is for grid. And this is for water. Water. Ayer estaba escuchando unas personas que hablan inglés de Inglaterra. Dicen water. In England, they say water. In American English, they say water. Look at the difference. Water. And in England, water. That's 10 cups of water.
The R is not there.
The what?
The R doesn't sound.
Yeah. In England, they pronounce the T, like 20. In America, here we pronounce 20. England, 20. In water, America, water. England, water. Water. Okay. And that's the end of this problem. Did you understand? If you understand, say yes.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, thank you.